yes. So it's getting captured. So now I'm going to see my output. So we have put execute SQL statements. So I guess now it should have been truncated, but like instead of giving this, I have executed again. So I will run it again now. So we have put execute SQL statements, we have put script task, we have put again execute SQL statement, and here like in this space we have put a execute SQL statement again, and now we are executing it here. So we could see that. So you can see both these tables. So now we shall freshly start. இதெல்லாம் ETL டெஸ்டர்ஸ்க்கு ரொம்ப முக்கியம். இதெல்லாம் இந்த ஈவெண்ட் ஹேண்ட்லிங், எரர் ஹேண்ட்லிங் எல்லாமே ETL டெஸ்டர்ஸ் ரொம்ப அதிகமாக யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. So I think it's stopped now. So I can stop this. So here I can execute it. So here I can see that totally 189 rows getting affected. So here I should have 812 rows. So if it is between 1 to 200, then it should be captured here. If it is more than 200, no random values which is generated which is more than 200, then it should be captured in this table. Clear? I think it should be very clear now. So the problem is like share ID 45, share that is create table, share ID problem is like 45. So here the constraint which is mentioned is this, and the code which we have mentioned is to take random numbers. That is the code which is generated in script task. So this is the code which is to generate random numbers until 1000. So it will create random numbers and it will produce the output. So this is the function for random number creation. So this is all about the event handling. So we shall continue the rest now in after a few minutes break. Like we'll take 3 to 4 minutes break, and we shall 5 minutes break, and we shall continue. So now we shall go with the next topic, that is logging, and we shall also go with the transaction support after we see logging. So our thing is like we shall go with the logging now. So in this package, I can delete this out. I'm going to have a data flow task. So inside a data flow task, I'm going to work on I'm going to take the DB source. this OLED source. I'm going to take a small cage, BHL price. Okay. And I'm going to take a copy column. Just my symbol. So I can just modify this. Just data. Okay. I'm going to take another thing, character map. Character map and all of them. Just going to symbol underscore updated design lowercase. And I'm going to make this the union all, and I have created my output. You know, like I have just viewed it. That's it. Okay, so this is my extraction, and this is my transformation, and this after this now I can just load it. So this is ETL, extraction, transformation. These are all transformation, and I can just load it inside the destination component. Any component I can take and I can just load it. That is ETL. So anyway, like I'm just running my code. So this is my thing now. So this is my thing. So this BHL is being converted as BHEL, that is symbol inside small letters. Like this column is there, but we have created another column which is of a lower case. I'm going to stop it. So I'm going to, instead of this union all, like I'm going to put it to a destination. So that same output I'm going to inside some database. I'm going to write my destination. So I'm going to create a table named as sum 20. My mapping is ready and it's done now. So I'm going to run my code. So this runs. So this is source, this is extraction, this is transformation, this is loading, that is ETL. So here in this final thing you can see that sum 20 is being created, and I can just select it, star from. So you have everything here loaded here with this symbol underscore updated table. Okay, so here source, copy column, character map, and this is, so this is the source, that is extraction is done using this sources I have dragged from here. So this is my transformation, you will have it inside this transformations. Okay, other transformations, common transformations, I would have took it from here, and the destination is the loading. I would have done it here, that is this, from this destination I would have done. So that is the mixture of all these three things is ETL, extractor transformation loading. So now the same thing, I need to check out my logs here. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to delete all my logs. I'm going to, it was created in last batch I guess. So I need to first select what is my log which I'm going to write. So let me choose text file. Okay, so the place I'm going to write my log is, like I can just, so wherever server or whatever path no you can give. So this is the place I'm going to write. So I'm going to delete my existing log which is written in last batches. I'm going to save it. I'm going to keep it as 1 KB. Fine. So nothing is there. So this is the place I'm going to write my log. In desktop log logging folder. So logging. So this logs I'm going to write it here. Like if I want to choose no, like I can choose a new connection, existing file, just click on browse. So this is my desktop, inside desktop, log, logging, open files, okay, okay, okay. So I'm going to write it here. So what type of logs I'm going to write? I'm going to specify on error, on progress. So these two we can write. I'm going to click on OK. I'm going to run the package. So the logs no on error will only happen on errors. So on progress is the log which can be written here. So I'm going here and I'm going to check out my logs. So I can see that on progress log is being written, like what is the package start and what is the end time of the package. And I need to see here. Just on post execute, on re-execute, on validate. So these are all the logs. I'll check it now. I'll run it now. So you know, I'm going to stop it here. So on pre-validate, on post-validate, whatever logs we have checked now, it is written. So now comes the interview question here. Pipeline tree execution. So here when I go with the data flow, I can write it in the same file. So I'm going to check pipeline tree, pipeline plan as well. I'm going to click on OK. So I'm going to run my package. So I can see that the pipeline tree execution, it starts from OLEDB source copy column, character map, destination. ஒரு ஒரு 20 டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர்மேஷன்ஸ் போட்டாலும் எதுல இருந்து எது எதுல இருந்து எது எதுல இருந்து எது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அந்த clear data flow கிடைக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. So this is my source, this is my copy column, it has been inputted to copy column, from this it has been outputted to here, and from character map it has been produced input and it has been produced output, and this output is been going to the destination. So this is pipeline execution, and pipeline plan is this one. What is the loop which is running inside? So this is properly written here. This is what about pipeline execution and pipeline execution plan. Okay, so this is the logging concept. So I will also take another log. I will just take 2 minutes break and I will be back. So now we shall go to the logging part. So now we have written it in text files. So now we shall change it and we shall write it in another way. So two types, one is using text files and the other one is XML. XML you can just create .xml similarly as like text files. No, you can just write logs in XML file as well. And now we are going to discuss the event logs, and also in SQL profiler also you can write. So SQL profiler, those sessions, no, it will be covered in your SQL classes. So you can also check out how to write. No, it is the simple thing in SQL profiler also you can write. So that event logs, no, like I will be discussing this in event logs now, how to write it in event logs. So I'm going to log in here. The second thing is like I'm going to write it in event logs. Now I'm going to add it here. These are all the things. Again, no, you should click on here. These are all the things which is going to write. So we have written it in event logs now. So I'm running the process. So now it should be written in event log. So I'm going to stop it here. So here now I'm going for control panels. Here this administrative tools, event viewer. So applications. So here now you can just see that, double click here, and this is my package end event. So this should be my package start event on pre-validate. You can see my logs on pre-validate logs. which is here. If you want to have an XML view also, you can go for details. This is my XML view. So this is my package on progress event. So here now, beginning of package, here post execute, and here is pipeline tree execution. You can go for details, and you can see here the path, complete path, and this is my data, this is my pipeline tree, and this is my pipeline execution plan. You can go for details. You can have a friendly view, like you can just see that friendly view, or you can go for an XML view of this event properties, which is written inside event logs. So this is all about logging. So we have seen two ways. So this is on post execute. So everything now it will be captured here inside the system log, inside this event logs now, which will be captured here. So this is all about event handling. This is all about logging. So now we shall discuss the next concept. So now we have seen two major loggings. One is using text files, another one using event logs, and now we shall go with the transaction support. Now like I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to make three major things. So this is my transaction support. So we have two major things. One is required, another one is supported. So you'll see that here inside. To see here, like I'm going to have a create statement. So I'm going to make my T30 or T30 40. So this number now you can maintain. So this is my table which has been created. It is having one is test ID, another one is name. So one is it is having primary key, and second thing it is having nvarchar, and it's not null. Okay, so here I am going to insert two tables. So test ID, test name, this is 43, right? 40. What is the number? 43, right? What? Like 40, yeah. Test 40 then. Okay. So this is the sample number which is given. You can also ensure again. So see, this is the number T40. Now like I'm going to edit it here. So I'll just run it here. test id, test name, value is this. So T40 is my input, 4 Magesh, 2 Lingesh, 5 null. So here no, we can see that 2, this number no, is it valid? Because it's been specified as primary key, but 2 is again repetitive, so it should error out here, and null is also having errors, so it should be not null, but here now we have null, so it's also an error. So I'm going to run this. So as expected, no, there is an issue here, so I'm going to stop it. So I'm going to check out inside ZAM database, I'm going to refresh, and so only 3 records, only 3 inserts is done, so that is completely rolled back. So now I can go with this. So instead of these, what I am going to do is I am going to make this insert. This is like code word, because I would have changed from different databases. I would have put it in one database, I would have written in other database. So like lots of batches, we'll have lots of batches, so that I have some numbers, some random numbers, then and there I'll be giving something, something. Sometimes like I will only maintain it once in 2 months or 3 months, something like that. So I need to just go with some random numbers to go with these tables. So I have some random value which is given. So I have it. So I should actually drop it and come back. So இப்போ வந்து நான் வந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் போட்டுருக்கிறேன், கரெக்டா? Okay, last time I have put this type of statement. Can you tell me how many insert would have happened? So 1 2 3 4 this time, right? So I can just select. So so now again, now it's coming only 3, so you should check it out. Why? Oh, I have not run da. Run பண்ணனே இல்லையா? பண்ணல. Okay. So here, no, I'm running it now. As expected, I have some issues. So I'm going to see here. So again, only three things has been inserted. So I'll check out. So 3 4 fourth record should get inserted. T40. So that is my host. So this is fine. So this is also fine. So one small thing here, no, like if I put comma here, will it execute? Will it execute? Yourself, Mohan. Will it execute? Will it execute? Will it execute, Mohan? Or else no, I'll just take this out. It will execute. Okay. So this is an interview question as well. When I saw this, no, just I want to share it. That's it. Normally, when you give also, it's not a problem. It will execute. So here, so I'll just run it again. You can drop this first. Super. I'm planning to run it now. So again, it fails now. I'm going to stop it. So again, no, I'm having only 3 because so this is my old thing which I have just edited and I have created, right? So you know, like I have set all my properties. So this is supported. So what I can do is, instead of going here, now I can just create a new package and I can just rename it to TS, that is my transaction support. Here you can just see that some properties been set there implicitly. I'm just redoing it the same way as it was. Sorry. This time I'm connecting with this. So T40, 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 and this is my edit, and this is my Samsung. So T40, T40, right? So now it should get inserted. We shall check. First I should drop right. So I'm going to drop it now. So I'm going to use it here. So it's running. Stop it, and I can just see that how many rows it got. 4 rows got affected because some property, it was initially being set, I guess. So I have just copied and pasted, right? So you might have. No, we have deleted, right? I think something is being set, I guess. So anyway, like we'll see now. Okay. So like lots of batches, like I'll just because we have like 2-3 things, no, or we have discussed. So that's what I need to. I'll create a fresh package normally, but anyway, like we'll just see what is how it works now. So now like I'm going to edit it here. So this is my create, and this is my insert, and this is my insert. This is fine. So now what I'm planning to do is I'm going to have my sequence container now. So I'm going to just put this here, put it here. So the same process is going to happen, but in a different way using a sequence container. I'm going to execute it. So again there is an issue. So again, as expected, I should have 4 rows getting inserted. So now I could see that 4 rows getting inserted. So here, like I'm going to have an property that is transaction support property now. So now like we'll see that. So before going with the transaction support property, I need to ensure that my distributed transaction coordinator, it should be started. So you need to ensure that you need to tell to the admin people, that admin people or the respective team, technical team, normally that will be enabled normally, but you need to anyway tell that if you have any issues, then you need to address that thing to the technical team, so they will enable it in the server, whichever. So I need to run it now. So now like I need to set my property. So before setting the property, like I can just go with the sequence. So I'm going to the transactions, it has been supported here. Normally it will be supported. So now I'm going to have it as required. So when I have it as required, so normally I'm going to drop it. Okay, I've dropped it. So now like I'm going to run it now. So as expected, there is an issue. So can you tell me how many rows would have got affected? 3 rows. So now I can see only 3 rows. So because this property we have set it to required. So what it will do is it will just roll back. Okay. So now what I am planning to do is I am going to set this way. So in this case, what will happen? So I'm going to run this package now. Okay. sorry, which one? Oh, sorry, I need to drop it. I'm ending with issues here. It's dropped. So now I can see that there is no rows created. So it will just roll back. It's basically a rollback. If there is any issues there, it will just roll back. And the sequence la mattum roll back adichirum. Okay, நான் என்ன பண்றேன் இப்போ like I'm what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to just cut it out. In the entire sequence ஏற்கனவே we have required. So now what will happen? How many rows affected? Table won't get created. மொத்தமா roll back அடிச்சிரும். இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகாது. No, the statement it will get executed. It's not a big deal. It will get executed, but it will just get rolled back to the previous thing. So இதுலயும் இது இருக்கும், இதுலயும் இது இருக்கும். ஸோ என்னென்னலாம் நீங்கள் வச்சுருக்கீங்களோ எல்லாத்துலேயுமே இஷ்யூஸ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா அப்படியே பேக் அடிச்சிருக்குன்னா அப்படியே பேக் அடிச்சிடும். இதெல்லாம் ஃபுல்லாக ETL டெஸ்டர்ஸ், யூனிட் டெஸ்டிங் கம்ப்ளீட்டாக டெவலப்மெண்ட்டில் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் அதெல்லாம். ஸோ we need to stop it. So the table itself is not getting created here. So this is all about the transaction support part. So this is, we have two types majorly required, supported, but we also have that not supported, I guess. So you can check it net what is non-supported is. I have not used it. So இதெல்லாம் சின்ன சின்ன விஷயம் நான் எல்லாத்தையுமே சொல்லிட்டு இருக்க முடியாது. டிரான்சாக்ஷன் சப்போர்ட்டில் என்ன மேஜராக யூஸ் பண்ணுவோமோ அதை சொல்லிடுவேன். சீரியலைசபிள் அதெல்லாம் வந்து நீங்கள் செக் பண்ணுங்க. ஸோ வாட் இஸ் தட் லைக் யூ கேன் ஜஸ்ட் செக் இட் அவுட் ஹவு இட் ஒர்க்ஸ், ரைட்? So now like we can just end off the session now. So today we have learned three major topics. One is event handling, and the other one is transaction support, and the other one is logging. So we had worked on three major sessions. So this is Khalid Ahmad. My session now number is 978 988 421 424, and my alternate number is 978 9868 411. Thank you.